hello. This song always, like, just fucking leaves at the end. It's like, dude, where did the music go? Hi. I'm back. Also, there's more rain sounds, but that's actually kind of nice, so I'm just gonna keep that on. Yay! It was great. It was great. It was a little stressful. A little. Because I didn't get to go at any point to, like, the merch stores that they have. Well, they have, I think, like, 3 merch stores. With stands and then stuff, like, in the artist alley, and I wasn't able to go there. Or at least I was. And then 3 authors heckled me into buying things, and I was way too nice, and I bought 2 books off of a lady and 1 tiny little pamphlet because he did not leave me alone, off this other guy. And then the last guy was the worst because he apparently looked when I paid by card for the lady for her books, because those were actually interesting. But I just don't read in German, that's the problem. And I paid with card, and he was like, but didn't you just pay with card, when I used the excuse of, I don't have any more money. It's like, didn't you just pay by PayPal or card? And it was like, I had to come up with another excuse on this one. I was like, but yeah, it's like the end of the month, so I don't know. And he was essentially charging like almost 10 euros more than the lady next door per book. And I was like, no. It was a lot, and I wasn't having fun in that corner, so I kind of never want to go back to the artist alley. It's like, okay, I've had my share. Thank you. No more authors, please. It's like, I get it. They have to sell their shit, but, like, please leave me the fuck alone. I had, like, 30 minutes between panels, and they were just heckling me. But yay! Sorry, immediate tangent. Hello, Helen, and hello, Zeka. How you doing? Yes, I agree too, yes. Hello, friend, hello. Yep, that's me. Yes, my grip shot. Also, I did get the digital files, that's why they look so good. Because I also have, the pictures in here. I also have the pictures from last year. They're just kind of chilling over here. I've never really unpacked them because I'm so embarrassed about them, because I think I look very bad in them. But I also have the digital files for that. I just like to have them here. Welcome back. We've missed you. Yeah, sorry, I just completely disappeared off of everything because I was just like, I have so many real life friends in front of me, so I don't necessarily need to text anybody, but, you know, you've had each other, it's fine. No merch, saving money. Well, I did just order one of the shirts because I was, like, coming to the stand, and the shirt that I wanted was sold out. He was like, here, have a pamphlet. You can order it off the online store, and if it's not there, you can send me an email, and I'll put it up. And I was like, oh, you're so sweet. And I bought it, and it's gonna come at some point. Surprise! But... you know, it's certainly less than I probably would have spent. Anyways, alright, you were persuaded. Yeah, so I think I was like, I spent 30 at that little crafts market, like, for 2 books that I then gifted to my friend who actually does read German, original German at least. Sorry. And I was like, hey, so here's the pitch that the lady gave me, because that's what convinced me. And I bought 2, like, all of, like, both books because it was such a nice pitch. And I was like, hey, do you want these books? And I gave the same pitch that the lady gave. And I was like, it's so fun. And he was like, oh, hell yeah. And then I gave them to him, so they have a loving home now. And I bought 1 shirt, which is now coming in the mail at some point soon. And he was also there the entire time as a little mascot. That's so shitty of them, Loki. Yeah, a little bit. Your hair looks so good. Thank you. It is unwashed and after wig, so I desperately need to shower. Thank you. I have to say that because it's such a mess. But thank you so much that you think it looks good, because I'm just self-conscious about it all the time. Thank you. Could you send me the link to that shirt, pretty please? Oh, of course you can have the link to the shirt. Just give me a moment. I have the webpage still open where I've just bought it. So just give me a moment. Crow Club. It's not cheap though, so you know. But yeah, I've just ordered it. They have it in like only one color. I have it in black. They also have it in vintage white, which is cute. And it's really cute, and I really like it. And I am going to send it to you. 1 second. Where are you, my love? There you are. Hello. There you go. There you go. Also, what's his there? Bye. Anyways, well, I guess that's not too bad, lol. Not the disclaimer. Sorry, I had to. But yeah, speaking of which, of guests at the con, we know that Amita canceled very last minute. It was very sad. And according to the people that I got autographs from and asked, oh yeah, you know, sad that Amita couldn't come, they said, you know, Kit and Freddie both said that Amita was very sad that she couldn't come. But you know who also was there? Frodo and one of the twins of the other hobbits. Which I mistakenly called Samwise Gamgee, and a lot of other Laughter dudes got very upset at me. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't keep the hobbits apart. At least not the blonde ones, because in this picture, it's like, you know, could be Sam. It was not, in fact, Sam. It's Philly. No, that's a dwarf. I'm so sorry. What was his name? Fuck. One of the Hobbit twins that, like, does a lot of mischief. Those. And I can't remember. Hello, Moth. I can't remember their names because I'm a very bad Lord of the Rings fan. But yeah, they were there, and I saw him when I went to the toilets. So, the way this con works is that it is in a big, hotel, the Maritime Hotel in Bonn. And the stars actually stay in the hotel while the con is on the ground floor, like the bottom 2 floors, and like the big concert halls and the meeting rooms, right? Like there's like 2 floors of like meeting rooms and con halls and orchestra halls and stuff. Like that's where all of the business happens. And then all of the floors above, like I think it goes up to like floors 7, 8. All of those are just hotel rooms for the guests and for the stars. Elijah Wood, did you ask him if he will wear wigs? I'm pretty sure he got asked, but I went to none of his panels because I was way too busy with taking pictures, autographs, and other panels of the stars. So I was actually interested in it. I know! Don't at me! Elijah Wood is pretty cool, and that was the first time he was actually at that con, which is really funny, because that con is called the Ring Con. Well, originally. Now it's the MagicCon because it's branching out to other fandoms, but initially it was a Lord of the Rings con, and it's been going on for like 27 years, which is crazy. But yeah, like it's been going for a while. It has a huge following, and yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's technically the 7th, but I can guess that it's like the 7th MagicCon and not the 7th Ring Con or overall con of them. So, probably 10 years of Ring Con, 7 years of 20 years of Ring Con. I can't do math. Don't trust me with numbers. But yeah, this is fun stuff. They gave me a pamphlet. Like it's more like a newspaper. About stuff. Shogun. Yeah, Shogun. And then more stuff about LARPing, actually. Wonderful. So yeah, that's that. I just used that to straighten out my pictures. Oh my god, hello! I'm so pretty! Thank you! Call Me By Your Name. You are just the movie Call Me By Your Name? Or are you the Mary that I've heard so much about? Oh my god, how are you in a random new chatter whom I definitely do not know at all? Well, that explains it. Hello! But yeah, that's, you know, the kind of premise. But they have, like, a whole, like, on the first day, they have, like, a whole briefing. Like, there's the entry ceremony, or the beginning ceremony. and they give literal, like, PSAs about how to interact. Like, they have little videos, it's really cute, like, how to interact with the stars, and to respect boundaries, and, like, the consequence is if you annoy them enough, they will never come back, and that will be, you know, very bad for everyone involved. But the thing is, the fact that the stars stay in that hotel with the others, means that they will be in the cocktail bar. They will be at the after party, potentially. They might not be, but a lot of them, like Kit, who plays Jesper Fahey, he often is at those parties. Last year, the guy who plays Lucifer from the series Lucifer was at the cocktail bar, and I saw him there. I didn't talk to him because it was in the VIP section, and that's, you know, automatically, do not bother him, he's trying to have his piece, and it's like, that's fine. But I saw him in the flesh. I took Jaeger shots with Kit Younger, that's Kit Young, not Kit the Younger, that's his Instagram handle, because I've been tagging him in a lot of posts, and it's like, Kit the Younger? No, Kit Young, who plays Jesper Fahey in Shadow and Bone, and specifically the Six of Crows trio / hexagon, I don't know. Them. We did 2 Jaeger shots. He taught me how to do Jaeger shots. That was my first ever Jaeger shot, was last year at the same con, at the after party, and we locked eyes. I have a picture of him there as proof that we did Jaeger shots together at that con, and, you know, he's really chill. He's really cool. Good flex, right? I heard so much about you. Talk to her too. Yeah. Listen, I hear more about her than I, you know, talk to you. You know, that's. Listen, my brain is somewhere on the train tracks. I'm not here presently. I've just cut off of 7 hours of train riding. Okay, I woke up at 6 a.m. today. I need more sleep. My brain is not computing. I also heard so much about head nod, yes. Both is true. True, good flex. It's the best thing. No, never. But Jack Wolf, who plays Wylan Hendricks, has actually watched a lot of my Insta stories where I tagged him, which was really cute. I'm gonna look. No, I can probably look here on the computer as well, because that's maybe faster. If I can find the picture of him, because, you know, I want to flex properly, but I don't know if I can find it fast. But I also saw the Lucifer guy, like, really, really close, when we were just chilling at the top of the Empor. Oh yeah, and we also took a selfie with the guy who played Pekka Rollins, whomst I now have an autograph of and a picture with, which, like, an official paid picture with. But we took a selfie last year together. But I don't know if I can show this without showing. Okay, can I? Let's see. Can I just scribble on some emojis onto my friends' faces so they don't get mad at me for posting them on the internet? I'm just gonna put Bakugo over all of them. There you go. You get a Bakugo. And you get a tiny Bakugo. How about that? There you go. Wonderful. Brilliant. Show-stopping. Fantastic. There you go. And now we go save as my downloads. Wonderful. Just so I can show you. I just want to show you, man. Open in the new window. Thank you very much. Wonderful. And then there we go. That's the guy who plays Pekka Rollins. Right there. This guy. Sorry. Let's for my man. Yeah, I only have a shot of his back. Sorry, there's not much. I was like taking a sneaky picture. But we also saw him outside. My friends had a smoke with him. I don't smoke, so I was just standing around there. But he was really fun. He was very drunk. He didn't have his shoes. He's a very chaotic guy, but he told us a lot about how he played his role as Pekka Rollins, which was really nice. And he cannot shut up about the fact that he really likes the fact that in the first season of Shadow and Bone, they had him wear secondhand coats, which had a lot more history than the tailored, ready-to-be made suits that he wore in the second season. And then he preferred the season 1 coats a lot more because they were so heavy with history, which is really fun as like a concept. So I think that's really cool. Live censoring real now. It's important. I can't ask all of them immediately if they want to be on my stream, you know. Joe Lucifer, like the show called Lucifer? If so, yes. I saw him. I was at his panel, actually. I can see if I can find a picture on it pretty fast. But, okay, if I just close this, then that should be fine, right? If I just quickly, okay, I'm just gonna close all of that. No, you go away, and you go away, and then we can technically, if I go, we can look at some pictures, it's alright. Do I have a little, screen recorder? No, I don't, so I'm gonna have to, no, I do. What are you doing here? Yay, that's where you are, but wrong thing. I want you to just, yes, I need to just keep looking at my, oh, you can see my little buck go back, and my bracelet back. Yay! That's not what I wanted you to do, though. Okay, unlock, please, and then we're gonna go, whoop, there's my Bakugo, whoop, no more Bakugo. And you can see my very cute, okay, that's not good. You shouldn't be able to see that. No, I just took a screenshot. Goodbye. Alright, let's go like this. And now we go small, and then we go big, and then we go like that. Lovely. Not that that says anything, but it's just kind of, you know. No? Is that good? That's good. Wonderful. Brilliant. Show-stopping. What the fuck? Oh yeah, right. Right. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we can do. Screen sharing Telegram. Be cautious. Always. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna, just so I know how large it is. And then I'm gonna go over here. That's very loud. Let's turn you down so I don't get hearing damage. But essentially, essentially what happened, hi Moth, last year, not this year. This year, Lucifer was not here. But last year, essentially they were like giving out shirts to people who asked questions that were signed by all of them. Like cool pictures that they got from fans, signed by all of them to give to fans. And this one lady, like an older lady, wasn't able to climb the stairs down to receive her shirt. So he ran up the stairs to the empor we were sitting on to give her the shirt while she was still at the microphone, and he literally walked right behind me, and it was really fun. And that is just me taking a sneaky little picture, well, not picture, technically it is a video, of him, you know, giving her a hug while she's like crying, because she's very touched by that. So yeah, he is large. He is very large. Me trying to figure out what's going on right now. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Mama, what are you scared about, huh? I specifically made the little icons on the side smaller and cut them out of the picture. Don't worry about it. Your texts won't be exposed. Scared about Juno's friends' privacy, of course. Yeah, my friends. So I've never said anything that shouldn't be broadcasted to the entire world. Oh, do you want to test that? Do you want to test it right now? That looks like Silas from a 3D body model. What the hell, right? That's so sweet. It is! Okay, we can... It's like 17 seconds. It's not like the world, so we can just look what this is. But yeah, he's just... Yeah, she was having a time. Like, he was literally right there. It was crazy. Yeah, he got her a shirt. I was like, hey, yeah, like with the microphone and everything. He was just there. It's like, bye. But it wasn't much. But it was like, oh my god, I have to capture this. He was so close. It's kind of like seeing Jesus in the wild because everybody was just whispering. Everyone was like, oh, I loved your rose. Like, I loved you in this. And I was like, okay. It's like Jesus just walked past. So sweet, right? It's so cute. God, I'm gonna see what I can otherwise find that I can show to you from last year because I know it's somewhere. I know I have that picture somewhere. I have that. I have me. That's great. Oh yeah, I was at the panel. So wait, let me just turn it back on. There. So that's him. That's his detective co-star and his angel brother. Which, I know the names of, totally. But, they were the ones that were there, and they had, like, a joint panel together, for fans to ask questions. And I was like, hey, yay. So, yeah, that was pretty cute. And I took some pictures of that. And then there's me receiving the signed picture by Patty Gibson. My friends, my gorgeous, gorgeous friends. Then the memes of me and Ben Barnes. My other gorgeous friends. More of my gorgeous friends. The funniest pictures known to mankind that I cannot show to you for fear of my friend's privacy. There we are. That's the guy. Oh my god, that looks so funny out of context. Okay, I cannot. Let's do it like this. Can I just copy you, actually? Copy, and then we paste it, and then I'm gonna put an emoji over your face, because I don't want you to be mad at me. Not that she would be, but I'm just, being cautious. There he is! With 2 beer bottles! But that was, like, literally just after taking the shots, and it was just, like, taking a very sneaky picture. And it's like, just one. Because they, actively, like, discourage you from asking for pictures or selfies from the stars that are staying at the hotel. Especially also, running after them and asking them for things, or just, waiting on them and, like, stalking them, essentially, because that makes them uncomfortable, and then they will stay in their hotel room and they will not socialize. And it's very sad because that's kind of like the charm of this place, is that you can socialize with the stars. I didn't this year because I was too busy running around getting my shit done. But yeah, we did 2 Jaeger shots last year. Yesteryear. Hello, Vita. She's very lads MC. Me? Me when, I don't know, Lucifer, but I'm still excited for you. Aww. She's Christian girly pop obsessed with dead bodies. Oh yeah, not the detective. I mean, one of the people from, I was just separating her from, from the angels. So she is like on the side of the cops. She's not the hell woman, and she's not Lucifer's mom. She's not one of the holy bodies, That's what I meant. I didn't know which role, but yes, not the detective. I know she wasn't the detective. I knew she was within the police department. That's what I meant. Little singing. Detective and the demon girly too. Oh, that makes sense. You're the paparazzi. So you're there as an organizer or as a fan? Fan. I was not an organizer. No. I was as a fan there, and he was also there as a performer, as an artist, as an actor, and I just happened to bump into him with the friends that also kind of knew him from places, or rather they kind of knew each other, which, like, that was also, like, do not tell them, but it was kind of borderline a little bit, towing the line of actually being okay and within the rules of the convention, because technically you're not supposed to wait for them. You're not supposed to, follow them around, ask them for things necessarily, but they did do a lot of those things, which was like really towing the line of being okay or not okay, and I was just kind of hesitantly being there, because I felt a little weird about it, but he was okay with it, so I kind of went along with it, but sometimes, like this year I didn't follow them along, which means probably that's why I didn't see any of the stars, but like, I'd rather make them feel comfortable and leave them alone, and see them when I do see them, instead of, you know, following them around, because I don't want them to be uncomfortable. But yeah. But yeah, that's that. I have some other pictures from this year around, but we'll see if I need to show them, because I don't think I need to. However, let's just see somewhere that the red lines disappear from my screen. But I don't know, where was I? I was just talking about last year now, but speaking of last year, we can also look at the very, you know, we're just gonna look how Amita looks. She's so cute. Not me though. Unfinished cosplay and everything. And very sweaty. Very bad. Very bad. Okay, I cannot show any of these. That's great. The most awkwardest prom picture you've ever seen with Ben Barnes. That turned into a meme. And also, yay, unfinished cosplay. It's great. It's lovely. I hate it to death. And then the only picture that I like, because I'm normal, and it's with Patty Gibson. Yay. You're fine to no. Yeah, it's kind of normal in fan culture. People be camping at the red carpet. Yeah, but in that specific circumstance, it was explicitly stated not to do that in the rules, or you will be literally thrown out. So I was kind of hesitant to follow along, because I didn't want to get thrown out, you know? Also, we had a lady there this year and last year, which exclusively gets referred to as the book lady, which is the most annoying motherfucker on the planet fucking Earth, who keeps asking the actress really uncomfortable questions, because apparently this motherfucker started writing smutty fucking books about the actors, characters, and their weird little rare pairs. Really, really, really weird, and she kept asking them really, really weird questions, and really, like, at some point, which I've only heard stories about, because she actually, like, follows them around to every conventions and asked her weird questions, she actually brought one of the actresses to tears because she started trauma dumping on her at one of the panels, which is fucking insanity. But this year, 2 audacity questions were asked with, like, holy shit. I'm also, gonna just turn off the desktop audio, sorry. But, like, one of the questions was, at the very end of book 1, I think, of not Shadow and Bone, Six of Crows, this book. There's a scene where they all go into a prison, have to strip down out of their clothes, and one of the characters gets really, 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 like, into, like, a headspace, like, really trauma, a lot of, like, shit's going on. And she asked if they've, one, filmed the scene, which is, you know, kind of uncomfortable to ask, because, first of all, she asked out of the context of, like, oh yeah, how did that, you know, make you feel, what happened there, out of the context of, you know, writing something smutty about it. And also, I think, I don't really remember the full context of the question, but it was kind of like, oh yeah, if they filmed the stripping down scene, and, how it was shot, or if it would have been included. And it's like, it's really, really weird in that sense. I think, wait, I can probably figure out, because we wrote in it in our little group chat. Stripping, yeah, there it is. She asked whether the stripping down scene from the first book would have been in the sequel. That, too, is like, yeah, it's kind of very, uncomfortable. And then the second question, God, what was the second question? Oh, yeah, right. She asked Kit, so, Jesper Fahey, that character, she asked Kit, what he would think about... No, she informed him that she wrote a very spicy scene about him and Patty Gibson, who plays Nikolai Lantsov, in her little weird book that she wrote about, taking the likeness, the characteristics, and essentially the entire character of themselves and their character kind of mushed together into a weird fucking ball of uncomfortable closeness to their actual personas, which is really weird. Like, oh yeah, I wrote this, smutty scene about this. What do you think about it? And then he had to, like, deflect the question and just, like, I think he intentionally went away from her. And then the light, literally, like, there's a spotlight for the question givers. And the spotlight literally went away, and then she went into a separate line to try and ask the question again, but then was sent away by one of the staff members. God, I was so close to calling security. I was like, please, she's really making them uncomfortable. Please make her leave. Because she's actually permabanned from the Paris con because she made them so uncomfortable. I think because that was the con where she actively made one of the actors cry. That's why she was banned. Insanity. I hope we can get her banned, because I was at most of the pictures for the Six of Crows cast. All of them, actually. But I didn't see her at all of them. But what I did see was that she bought a sword, a metal sword, to all of them, and then pointed it at all of them. She was just standing there with a sword pointed at all of them. I don't know why, but that was apparently what she did. It was really weird. Oh, hell nah. Yeah, it was really gross. It was really weird. Especially asking the actress, keep that shit to yourself, bitch. What the fuck? People are getting too comfortable speaking their mind, right? Like, she's the only one who's that disrespectful. A lot of the others are all really respectful, asking really nice and mindful questions. The only one who asks those crying questions is the book lady, and everybody hates her. There was, like, literally people going, like, coughing really loudly in the audience to try and shut her up, to the point where Kit on stage was like, guys, please. Because, like, he's trying to uphold an image, and he's also trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, I guess. But, like, my goodness, like, people were actively coughing really loudly in the audience to destroy the audio. It was really funny. Bro, he does not need to hear that. Truly, he does not. What is he supposed to reply to that? It's really, really weird, yeah. She would be she should be cross-banned anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, she should be. Man, I gotta attend one of those. Fight her. Like, and also, like, she was shit-talking some of my friends. I don't even know, but Jesus Christ. Like, she was a shit show. But yeah, it was surely something. But yeah, enough of the drama, I think. I can show you the stuff. The stuff. That got signed and stuff. Just to show it off. Because I brought my cool collector's edition books to get signed. And I didn't get all of them yet, but it's kind of like a collector's book. Kind of like Pokemon. I didn't have, like, a page for Pekka because they have, like, cool little artworks in the back of it. So the last chapter is actually, Pekka's chapter. That's I think one of the only chapters where he actually is the, like, person who's, like, the point of view. I'd have it too. You had personal beef with this lady. Yeah. Bitch, I will fist fight her to the moon and back, truly. And, I just asked him, hey, Dean Lennox Kelly, he's a wonderful man. I was like, hey, what's your favorite quote? And he keeps quoting that in his, like, full Irish accent, on stage, because he's such a stage performer. It's very funny. And it's really funny to me as well, because like, to Juno, in quotation marks to make sure that I don't take it seriously, apparently, how about I carve you up and leave you in a barrel for the rats? And then just, much love. And he also signed us Pekka Rollins, so PR, which is really, really fun. So, yeah, that's cute. But it's the only one that's like literally in the book and makes the other page essentially unreadable, which is why I have the other book that's actually annotated. But he's a fun dude. And then we have, you know, the little extra feature next to the author, which is like no mourners, no funerals. And then we have all of the artworks. I don't have Amita yet. We'll get there. So I also asked Freddie to write his favorite quote. And he's like, no, Kaz Brecker didn't need a reason. I cannot quote. And then he signed right there. Which is lovely. Sorry, it's very boring to show these off, but you know. I also don't have any of these, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And then we have this, and this is actually quite funny because I went to Jack Wolf first. And I was like, hey, and he did his little, like, he was like all business. He did not, I wasn't even like able to say anything. It was just already finished writing by the time I got my mouth open. So it's kind of just, he wrote No Funerals, I think. No, he wrote No Mourners, which is the beginning of the quote. And then I went over to Kit Young and it was like, hey, so I know that Wyland, so Jack, wrote No Mourners, which is technically the beginning of the quote, but would you want to continue that with No Funerals, which is, you know, the rest of the quote, to kind of complete each other? And he was like, oh yeah, we kind of have to talk about that he always does No Mourners, because technically that's the beginning of the quote. We should talk about that so it's never like confused. It was like, oh right, that's probably the dyslexia, because Wyland canonically in the book has dyslexia and can't really read and or write. I think that was the whole thing, and he can. Like, a whole thing is in the book is like, his father is like, oh, he can't read a ledger for his life, and it's like, I will read for him, and it's really like a badass moment. It's really cute. So you know, I thought it was very fitting that they completed each other. I think that's it for this book in terms of quotes and stuff and things. And then for this book, I specifically only thought of Sujaya, who plays Zoya Nazielensky. And I didn't fucking remember that the guy who plays David is also there. And I was like, I'm so sorry I brought the only book that you're not alive in. And yeah, I had him write his little quote on the making at the heart of the world, because he is a matriarchy and he makes stuff. And I thought, you know, that's at least the most fitting thing. And, you know, he just wrote best wishes and the little heart, which is cute. But then for Sujaya, I specifically searched out a quote because in this book, she becomes queen. And one of my favorite quotes, in context and out of context, is, I am the queen, I must do nothing but please myself. Because in context, that also means, before that, she gets anointed queen by the ex-king, who is also a bastard, so he definitely does not really have, you know, sorry, he can't really have the throne because he's a bastard, so he's like, I'm gonna anoint this woman as queen, and then become her husband. There we go. And so she's kind of like vehemently being like, I'm not gonna be queen, I'm not gonna be queen, and then she is, they quip about, and it's really cute. And at some point, she's like, I'm the queen. I must do nothing but please myself. And then he's just like, you do see that you just refer to yourself as queen, right? Which is really cute. And afterwards, they kiss. So double entendre. So it's really cute. And I made her sign on the first page. And for if I see Patty again, I'm gonna have him write in King of Scars, because that's his book. Specifically. But yeah, we have the books and then we have the pictures. Woo! It's time. Wait, It's time for you to go have a call. Yeah, go steal the Zeka. We have this one, which is with Luke Pascalano. Which, you know, I don't have a lot of connection with, but I did have the ticket with all of the guest stars. So I was like, I might as well. And then we have my favorite picture, actually, which is me and Jack Wolf. And I was just like, hey, do you want to pretend you're explaining this butterfly to me? Because he is, first and foremost, he's a chemist and a bomb maker. But he also knows a lot about this butterfly in the series, and I was like, hey, I have this butterfly that this other Wyland character gave me. Do you want to pretend you're explaining this butterfly to me? And I thought it's really cute. So it's one of my favorite pictures, especially because of the pose. He was very excited about the pose. I was so happy. Yum, 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 yum. Then we have, because last year I did finger guns with Kit, and this year I did a fist bump, and I thought it was very cute. And then, which one is next? I can't remember. Fudge. One of them is next. Oh yeah, another very awkward prom picture for the collection. It's always the first picture, because I'm always like, scary. Big actor man. I'm scared, so that's that. But, he did say that he loved the fit, and when we did the group shot, which I'm gonna also show again, I just got there and was like turning around. I was gonna say my thing. I was like, hi! And then he just looked at me and was like, hi, Inej. And I about melted to the floor. I was just like, oh my god, yeah, I'm Inej. Because also Mita wasn't there, and I was like, oh, that's so cute, I'm gonna be her understudy, it's cute. But that was really cute, that he was sort of, hi, Inej. And then I have one with Sujaya, because canonically in universe, they're both, Suli, as like one of the ethnicities in the universe. And I was like, hey, do you want to do like a Suli, sisters kind of situation? And I think I was a little bit too confident, but that's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we have the little group shot, which you saw earlier in a little bit better quality and a little bit more, brightness. But I thought it was very cute, and I was very nervous, so I just went, It's very cute, and we have still one of my favorites. Oh, hell yeah. We have this, because I was able to threaten Pekka Rollins. One of the last pictures, apparently, because I was a little late, and they were like, well, I mean, he still has 10 minutes, so he's gonna come back. But he was gone for a moment. So he came back for me and another con goer. And I asked him, hey, would you want to do at the end of Crooked Kingdom, in the last chapter, Inej actually hunts Pekka Rollins down to tell him, hey, stay out of the city, and she literally threatens him with a knife, and I was like, hey, do you want to do that? So I threaten you with a knife, and you can go like this, you can go scared or something, but whatever you want to do as a reaction. And he was like, I'm gonna go like this, but I'm gonna be grinning because he's kind of enjoying it. It was like, you get me. So I was just with my little knife, I was like, haha, and we held eye contact for a really long time. It was really fun. But yeah, it's one of my favorite poses as well, next to the Jack Wolf thing, just threatening people. It's very fun. So yeah, those are all of the pictures that I have currently. But I did also go to one of the meetups of the Grishaverse people. So all of the combined people, like all of the Grisha, all of the Sun Summoners, and Darkness Summoners, and all of the Six of Crows. So many of the sixes. And we all had a blast taking pictures together. And also taking pictures with the banner of Save the Crows and Save Shadow and Bone, because this series has been cancelled and we're trying very hard to get it back on the road again, but it's, probably not gonna happen, but, never give up. So we're still campaigning. And we had a lot of fun with that. I saw cool Nikolai. We did some awesome pictures together, which I'm gonna post to my Instagram at some point, I swear. All of those are linked in the Discord. the cosplay one especially. Do I have the cosplay one in there? I don't know if I did, but I think I added it retroactively. Very many links. There you are. Yeah, I have it there. Great, wonderful. So it's in there. So if you want to look at that, I have my cosplay Insta in there. If you want to look at the pictures, I'm going to post them over the next few days. Probably not today, because I'm just going to sit down and game a little bit, maybe hang out with my friends, and then I'm going to go to bed. Yeah. That's essentially it. It was really fun. I saw a lot of cool people, a lot of old friends, a lot of new friends. However, a lot of the cosplay actually kind of was really inconvenient and also broke halfway through. Especially the vest, which turned out to not really work because it kept popping open because I made it a little bit too tight around the chest region, so every time I breathed, everything was just popping open left and right. So it held for pictures, but then it just broke apart. And by the end of it, I just had the vest open and just put my belt over it, so it looked cinched in, but it wasn't. So I'm definitely going to redo that, and I'm going to definitely have to redo the wig because the styling was kind of wrong. I have to probably get new pants or sew new pants because the crotch region completely just peeled back the leather coating of it and now just has a crotch hole, which is great. And also, great as in sarcastic, I don't like it. And also, the shoes that I wanted to wear, the high-heeled ones, the actually kind of accurate ones, lost their entire sole, so I had to go in sneakers. And also, weirdly enough, the knee bracer knitted ones that I was wearing that my mom made so graciously have holes in them. Mysterious ones that I have no memory of ever being there. So, there's a lot to fix. And, I'm gonna. Probably over the next few years. Next year. And next year I'm gonna come back, I hope. At least I hope I can. And, yeah, I'm gonna probably come back with, Inej, and I'm, over the year, gonna have at least, like, 1 to 2 streams of cosplay making a month. Not as frequently as this month was, because, Jesus Christ. Jiminy Crickets, that's way too much effort. But, you know, every now and then, we're gonna work either on Inej or on one of the slip-on dresses that I want to make for Zoya. You know, cause I kind of want to also do a Zoya, and maybe until next year my hair will have grown out enough for that to be cool and fun. I doubt it, but we'll see. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have much other things to talk about. We talked about the book lady. We talked about my cool experience last year. We talked about my cool experience this year. And if I have any more little tidbits to share, I'm going to share them over the next few streams. Or in my Instagram bios. Whenever, wherever. You will find it if you look for it. So, yeah. I'm gonna hop off now. It's barely been an hour, but really it was just kind of a wrap-up of just showing you the pictures, because there are no pictures of the, like, still, there are no official, like, pictures of me taking, like, reference pics or my own selfies of the cosplay, because I've just been busy at the entire con. I never stood and took pictures. There is gonna be pictures by the people who did the Save the Crows and Save Shadow and Bone bit that I'm gonna get at some point, hopefully, by the end of the month at the latest, because they took, like, digital photos and stuff, which is really cool, and I kind of am looking forward to those, because I was taking pictures with like some of the other cosplay buddies and stuff, and I am very excited about those, and I'll keep you updated on those. I might send them in the Discord as well. The ones I like the best, of course, because I'm vain. So I'm gonna send those. in the Discord, probably, so you can see them and you can appreciate the final cosplay. But I just kind of wanted to have like a little bit of a wrap up and be like, hey, yeah, so I finished it and it worked, kind of. It did what it was supposed to. A lot of people were impressed by me hand sewing. A lot of people, everybody who asked was like, oh my god, did you paint that yourself? And I was like, I actually made it myself. And they were like, what? You know, it's fun. And I talked to another Inej cosplayer and was like, hey, where did you get the fabric for your vest? It looks so good. And she was like, well, I got it from here and here, and now I'm going to look at that. I'm going to check it out and possibly buy some samples. Maybe that's probably a good idea. Just buy samples first before I do anything drastic, like buying 5 meters of fake leather that I'm not going to use. But yeah. That for that. Yeah. There's not much more that I can talk about necessarily. Right? No, I'm way too tired for that. So this is just like a big, quick pop-in. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm probably not gonna be streaming for at least a week, if not 2 weeks. We're gonna see how everything pans out by next week, because I think there's like a Genshin update this week, there's probably a Honkai update this week, and I'm gonna see what kind of interesting stuff there is. But I don't think I'm gonna be very like pressured to do anything necessarily. So I'm gonna take at least a week break of streaming to have some evenings to myself to kind of take care of some of my own shit. Like, I want to edit, I want to clean my apartment because it looks like fucking shit. Edit, clean, watch my series, and hang out with my friends and kind of just deflate, because I have to work the entire week because this was my vacation. So I have to work, and then I'm going to go chill, and I'll let you know by next Sunday, so this week's Sunday, whether or not I'm going to stream the next week. We're going to figure that out, but until then, I'm going to peace out and have a little bit of a break, and I'll see you guys around. Is there anything else I wanted to tell you? Well, yeah, for sure. I can also send you the links to my friends, so you can watch them instead. Okay, that is the YouTube VOD, but why do I not have your... Why do I not have your fucking Twitch? I should do that. I should make sure I have your Switch thing somewhere. Copy. Bleh. So bright everywhere. Why I don't have that? That is crazy. Okay. Shift. Hashtag. Clear it. Yes. Twitch. And then we have that. And then there you go. And then you can look at my friend Evan. And you can look at his streams. And you can check him out over the week, because he's going to be streaming the entire week. Because he's consistent and I am not. So let's go. You can check him out in my absence. And if you want to look at the VODs of my other buddy, by the name of Zeka, who you saw earlier in chat, right there, somewhere. Hello. You can also go onto my Discord and look at all of the cool links that I have, and very many links. A very easy to find little channel on the Discord, so you can look at that and see what all of my friends are up to. Yay! Anyways. Other than that, you have my VODs to catch up with if you wanna. There's a lot of Inej VODs. If you're really interested in the process, you can 2 times speed your way through it. 10 times speed, honestly. It's kind of boring. And other than that, just kind of, I've got a lot of other games that I've been playing. So if you miss me so dearly, there's a lot of VODs on this channel that you can check out. But yeah, there's not much more that I can tell you right now. So I think I'm just gonna let you go. Right? Yeah. I'm just gonna let you go into the wind. And I see you guys when I see you guys next, because it's probably not gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna see you guys around. Maybe in Evan's chat if you want, if you're there. Yeah. I'm gonna go see what my friends are up to. And probably game a little bit. Eat some of my chocolate croissants that I got from one of the hobbits, but actually there's always a Bilbo Baggins in one of his, in like the robe that is like all patchworky, and he always has like a picnic blanket and cinnamon rolls, one gluten-free and one non-gluten-free, and or generally just vegan, I think. And every year, and this year they actually were like, hey, do you want this, like, we have it left over, I just want to get rid of it. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it. So that was really cool, because I was like, hey, I really recognize those curls, and it was the Bilbo. So that's really fun to have like those recognizable faces everywhere. Yeah! Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy that now, and then I'm gonna go sleep at some point. To have work tomorrow. I'll see you guys around, and I hope you had fun.